plum. One. Here's me, and my mum's just given me a plum. And if there's one thing I can't stand, it's plums. You know that fleshy bit? The way it sticks to your teeth, and you know.
Maybe I could just
slimy little plum seeds.
Turn it up a little bit. No one would notice.
Ooh, I can't stand it. Anyway, my mum says, eat. And I say, don't want to. Close my eyes. Don't want to fall asleep, because I don't miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing. The Viking bus conductor. And he could wink with both eyes.
Nice.
Fantastic. We used to meet him on the Viking bus. And when we got fall over him, if we were lucky, he'd wink one eye, then wink the other eye, again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Really fast. Fantastic. Before I ate the dog. No. Well, actually, he still is. Inside of my body. Anyway, after a few drinks, I start punching. Can I have another drink?
I think you've had quite enough.
I want some crisps.
£3.50.
You fucking bloody useless fucking bloody. Just try taking a piss on the wall. I gave my mum and dad up to the Irish mob by mum and dad.
Can everyone say hi? We got plenty of
hot food. We sit down to our pepper skin hole in the toilet. What a toilet. Little flush anything. Cake. Yes, tomatoes. Yeah.
Whipped cream.
Oh yeah. Actually.
I eat peanuts.
Come on, kill me.
Wilfred Brimley.
Teachers sometimes kill
No, I still make the stand ground.
All I have to breakfast with milk and sugar king. I tinned pea. I love it when you get those plastic balls sack, but instead you die. You'd hear them going to the cave with you. I lay there. I want to tell you about a plastic.
A little voice said, don't do it.
Okay, I'll say. But.
Oh no, they're bound to notice now.
Hello, Older Rosen.
Where am I?
No one has given this place a name. I call it outside.
And who are you?
No one.
Okay. What the hell is that?
That is yours.
Oh. The YTP? What happened?
The edit dial was never meant to go that high.
That's amazing. But how could I create the YTP? I'm the character in it.
Do you see yourself in it?
No.
I do. Ooh, but you would think to turn the dial, not to 11, but past it.
You know. What time? I mean,
An interesting assumption.
look, I'm here, which means I'm still in the video.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
The video.
Yeah. This is all part of it.
Something has to be part of it. Why not this?
So then, I suppose I didn't really create that.
You turned the dial to 12 just a minute ago. Did you forget?
But that was just part of the video.
Yes. And what you said just now was part of the video, and so was what I said just now, and so was that. And that, and that, and so on, and so on, and so on forever and ever and ever, and it will never be anything but the mere illusion of zooming out, because the fourth wall is unbreakable and every piece of art is an eternal prisoner to its medium, and yet, there you are, turning the dial to 12, creating that.
But wasn't it really Chuck's take?
Chuck Steak decided that you should be the cause. If you think Chuck Steak is so important, shouldn't you agree?
If I agree, that's only because Chuck's take didn't mean to agree.
True. But looking at it another way, if you weren't there, there'd be nothing to edit.
Well, no, nothing. There are other sources.
You know what I mean.
An interesting assumption.
Yes. But still, a correct one.
Alright. What is this? Is this just Chuck Steak talking to himself?
Yes. And the viewer.
What is he trying to say?
I don't think even he knows. This all kind of got away from him. Almost like the video had a will of its own. Maybe. That's what he was trying to say. He just didn't realize it.
Whoa. What's happening?
The fabric of the YTP is repairing itself. You have to get back into it now.
Yes. Okay. Along the passage. Hey! If this is all part of the video. Oh! I guess this isn't really outside, is it?
Of course it's not. No one calls it that.
If there's one thing I love, it's a fat red plum. I love the feel of my tongue and lips on the plum skin. Then I make my teeth cut into the plums so the juice jumps into my mouth, the coolness and the plumness. So now I get some soapy flannel and put a few grains on the flesh. So with
Let's leave it there. After all of that, I feel like something simple.
the wheaty, mealy stuff mixes with the juicy plum stuff, and that's the way it goes down now. Potato and plum and potato and a lovely, wet, grainy, savoury, flavoury, round-the-mouth, fruity, potato mush.
I'm eating.